Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. But before we jump right in and get started, I just want to take a moment, say hi, and welcome to new subscribers. I am so happy to have you on board with us. Thank you for becoming part of the Ophiuchus tribe. As always, it is an absolute honor and blessing to read for each and every single one of you. That being said, we're going to jump in. We're starting with the tea leaves this morning. So we're going to start with, I feel like we'll start with this pile and see what Spirit has. Oh my. Let's see what we've got here. So we've got a house. We've got career, okay? We have the apple. Temptation will test you. A fair woman. Let's see. Weeping willow. Family sorrow. I'm getting a story. Hold on. All right. I kind of feel like what I'm getting here, I kind of feel like there is someone who doesn't like what you do for a living, or assumes that you're doing something. For some, I don't know if she feels that your morals aren't in the right place because of what you do. And I'm not going to put anything out there, but it could be spiritual work. It could be, anything. It could be an everyday, you're working at a bar, or I just feel like it's something that this woman would pinch her nose or pinch her face about and turn up her nose. I kind of feel like, and I don't know who this person is, but I kind of get the feeling that this is either an ex of the person that's coming towards you, or this might be their mother or a sister or someone very close to them, like a friend. And they may try to tempt this person and lead them astray, lead them in a different direction. I don't feel that it works. And there's family sorrow. I feel like this person pitches a fit. We have April. This could have been going on since last April. Dog close up. It says pleasure with a close friend. Yeah. I feel like this person really likes you. This person is really into you and they're trying to get closer to you. And whoever this woman is extremely triggered by the fact that you are going to be welcomed in no matter what they tried to tempt this person with. It could have been money, it could have been gifts, it could have been inheritance, it could have been anything. But I feel like there was something going on here where they tried to sway this person. And this fair woman might have had other people on board with her, or welcomed other people on board with her. It could have been other family members to try and keep this person from coming in your direction. That's the energy I'm getting here. Deep personal strength and peace that assure success. And I feel like that's the way you're moving. Yeah, money path. You're on the path to money. And I feel like, there are a lot of other people who will look in on you and your success. And because you don't obtain it in the same way that they do, they automatically categorize it as being wrong or unsavory. It's like the way that you're going about things or the way that you're doing things is it's just not good. And I'm getting that yuck type of energy. And I feel like this person's very prim. They could be very proper, but to the point where they're stuffy and I want to say old-fashioned to their detriment. It's like the way that they act is actually unsavory. It's not you. It's the way this person is unwilling to conform to the way the world is moving or in the direction the world is moving. It's like, okay, say you work on YouTube, you have a career and you're a YouTuber and you might make great money. This person might not be so fond of the way that you make your money. That's not a real job, right? You could face something like that. Or if you work at a bar, it's like, that's how you make your money, through tips from people who are getting drunk. And it's like, they're tipping their nose up to the sky and they're looking down on you. That's what I'm getting. Warning, it says a finger. It says warning, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. So this could be coming up for some. This could be in the past for others. I just feel like, yeah, I don't love the energy. I feel like I want this though. What is this? Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. I don't know if this person tries to throw you off your game or tries to get involved in where you make your money. That is just not a good thing. Tries to interfere at your job or your place of employment, or tries to mess with you as you're trying to make your money. That I don't like. That's terrible. We have a bull. It says, do not back down from this opposition. Show strength and fortitude. And I feel like that's the way you need to handle this. You need to speak your truth. Now, I'm not saying you have to be rude, but I'm saying speak your truth, and drop it there. If this person continues to cause problems, you'll have to go from there. But I do feel like you just actually standing up to this person, I feel like would be enough to shut them up or quiet them. Opportunities are waiting for you. Yeah, it's like, look, the money path, the doors are opening for you. This is where you're heading. You might not be there yet. Okay, so say you're starting, okay, we'll stick with YouTube. Say you're starting your YouTube and you're not there yet. You're not making money yet, but your trajectory is looking really good. You're doing really well. You're gaining subscribers. You're moving forward, right? I feel like this person will try to put it out there that try to make you feel small about what you're doing, or try to make you seem like you're never going to get to where you want to be. And I feel like that type of energy, yeah, they might pass it around, not directly say it to you, but say it to people around you in hopes that it gets back to you, that it makes you feel small or makes you feel like less. And I don't even know if this fair woman has something like, maybe she didn't even have a job that she was proud of. Or maybe she was someone who was, I want to say pampered. So maybe she was a stay-at-home wife or whatever, right? I feel like maybe this person came from money, or, and they have the audacity to put you down for the way you make yours, or it's something along those lines. I feel like if it's not that, it would have been anything. I just feel like this person has an adverse reaction. They're very triggered by your energy, period. You could be very beautiful. You could be extremely handsome. This person is triggered. That's the energy I'm getting. Yeah, stork, news of a birth, a new business opportunity. Yeah, they don't like it when new opportunities come your way. Look, all these doors are opening on the money path for you, and they don't like it. They don't like that you are finding your own path. Maybe they thought that who you are in the past wasn't enough to sway their person towards you. Maybe you didn't have enough, or they assumed that the fact that you didn't have enough kind of knocked you out of the running, so they weren't worried then. But now you've got something going for you. You're moving on up. You're catching this person's attention. I don't know if you've always had their attention or if you're catching it now, but whatever the case may be, we do have a young man here, dealings or relationships with a younger man. I do feel like this is a mother and a son, but I feel like he is in fact a man. He is old enough to make his own decisions when it comes to relationships, dealings or relationships with a man. This person has chosen you and they're coming in your direction. I feel like people are yeah, they're going to roar. And I feel like they're going to start roaring at this woman as well. Like, you can't interfere. You can't be doing that. You can't be saying that. I just kind of get that energy. There's a lot of, you're not going to act that way. You're not going to treat my person this way. This is what I choose for myself. It's like, you don't get to choose. I feel like this person is one of those spoiled people that was never really told no, or never really cared to be told no. I get that energy. It's like they'll stomp their feet, they'll throw a fit. And I feel like a lot of people will allow this person to get what they want because they throw their fits, because they're volatile in some way. But it's not going to happen this time. I feel like this is a man who knows what he wants and knows who he wants. And I do feel like he is coming in your direction. Now, this could be a masculine or a feminine. You could switch up these energies any sort of way. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and toss the rest. If it's not for you, leave it on the board. It's for someone else, right? So no worries. Yeah, start a short journey. I feel like this feminine, who's trying to interfere, is her journey is going to be cut short on this. It's like, if you can't allow me to walk in whatever direction I want to go in, it's like, I'm an adult, I get to choose. If you think you're going to stop me, I'm going to cut your journey with me short. This person could be, your person could be threatening to cut them out, and not spend time with them, not allow them to be on the in when it comes to what they're doing in their life. So, and I feel like I hear they would make good on this threat. Why? Because they have plans to marry you. This person has plans to take you into the future with them. And it's like, they don't care what anybody says. They're willing to roar about it. And they're willing to act when it comes down to it, to fight for what they want. And I feel like even if it has to do with somebody in their own family, we do have something important such as a new job or a raise, right? I feel like this person just knows that the two of you are actually going places. And it's like, they might have their own thing going on. You might have your own thing going on. The two of your things might actually work together in some way. It doesn't have to, but it could. They just see that the two of you could have a really fruitful life. And I feel like there's more than just that. This person really wants something with you. Yeah, you've been the goal for a while. And I feel like they see you as a person that's like them. You're goal-oriented. You're going places. Maybe they've found a lack of that everywhere that they've looked in a partner. You know, they found someone who just maybe wants to sit home, who doesn't want to put in the work, right? Who wants to just kind of, I hear succubus, it's like, just take from them. But it's like, you're going for your own bag, right? So it's like, I just kind of feel like this person sees another driven person. They're like, yep, that's where I'm going. This person's got something more. You've got the same type of personality that they do, or that's how they're seeing you, right? Lobster. It says financial pinch, but I kind of, when I see the lobster, what I kind of feel, and what I feel it means here mostly, is almost like opulence, or eating well. You're eating well. You're being fed well. Why? Because you've got the bag, right? So I kind of feel like this is someone that feels like the two of you will, I hear financial freedom, and I hear, I do hear, not strapped for cash. So it's like the two of you might be able to afford a very comfortable life together as well, both climbing the ladder. Yeah, climbing towards success. See, and I feel like this person is in full support of what you do or what you're trying to achieve. I feel like they would be your biggest cheerleader, as they know you would be theirs, right? As they climb their own ladder. Yeah, there's celebration to be had. There's fun and enjoyment. You're shielded and protected. You don't need to worry. You don't need to defend yourself, actually. I feel like this person's going to roar loud enough to scare everyone away. It's like, okay, wow. All right, I'll bring it up. I'm being reminded of a really important dream I had, and it felt so real. It was one that when you wake up, you know it's going to be burned into your mind forever. You're never going to forget that dream. It was one of those. And there was, I was in this place that looked like there were piles of snakes everywhere. And I was worried about how I was going to get out. And it was like a pyramid on the outside. But there was another person in there with me. And it was like trying to escape. And I thought I was going to have to depend on myself, and I was willing to do the work to get myself out of there. But I was really careful about taking my steps around all the snakes. So I see this person, they kind of crash in through the door or through the opening on the one side, and they're stomping through the water. But when they come in, they illuminate the whole room, and the snakes start scattering. So it's like, just at the last minute, this person kind of becomes your shield, or becomes almost, it's like, not that they planned on being the knight in shining armor. I just think this person was so bright and also so formidable that it frightens the snakes away. And I kind of feel like that's what's going on here. It's like this person, they know not to cross this person. This person's got a lot of light. They're not a bad person. They're not a mean person. But when they mean business, when they roar, they mean business. And I feel like everybody around them knows that. You don't want to get this person to the place where they start roaring, because they'll hurt your feelings. And I feel like that's the type of person that's coming in towards you, collective. And I feel like this is the type of person that will go to war for you. Period, point blank. Yeah. Temporary problems, and that's all it's going to be. Just temporary. Because, like I said, this person's going to roar. It says, persevere and you will overcome problems. Yeah, so this person will tell you, just hold tight. I know it seems kind of, you know, weird now, but just hold tight. Let me fix it, is what I hear. So I do feel like, yeah, you are on the road to success. And I feel like the two of you are on the road to success. I would love to know, I just kind of want to know if there's, oh, look. I feel like this person could have came in your direction in July, or has been kind of readying themselves to come in your direction since July. This person could be arriving very, very soon. They could have been trying to deal with their family since July, or this woman, whoever this is. Yeah. Pay attention to your work. It's like that's what they're trying to get this person to do. Focus on your work. You don't need to focus on a partner. It's like they're only saying that because they don't want that partner to be you. It's what I'm strongly getting. So there is an outside interference in this situation. There is a third party element that's going on here. I don't know if it's a past partner. I feel like more like it's a family member. This could be a sister, a mother, a cousin, or a best friend, or someone that this person has, could be an ex-lover even. But I do kind of feel like, for the majority of you, this is a family member that doesn't necessarily love the fact that you're the direction that their person is going in. Yeah. Oh, it brings sorrow to the family. You could do so much better. It's got that energy. Ugh, it's yuck. But I feel like I said, it's going to be taken care of. Yeah, they will try to tempt your person away. Maybe with, hidden secrets that can harm you. Maybe they're threatening this person that they'll let out their personal secrets, or, you know what I mean, trying to tempt them away. I feel like that's when this person actually really loses their temper. It's like when you try to blackmail them. It might be something like that. A snake move, a low snake move, that might be the reason why that part of my dream came up to share. I feel like these people move, they move really low to the ground there. So be careful out there. I feel like you've got someone coming in that is really, really able to protect you, though. So I would say don't worry, but, you know, that's what's kind of coming. Interesting. All right, let's go here. What do we have, Spirit? What do we have for the collective? This may be a more personal message. It could be a bunch of messages. Could be one big message. Let's see. Your public face. Okay. Limitations. Resources. You know, I must kind of get a tether. It's like, I don't know if something that person says wiggles into your psyche or wiggles into your heart. It's like, maybe they try to say that what you're doing is not who you truly are, or trying to rock your foundation or your core, trying to rock you at your core, or trying to stab you at your core is what I get. I feel like they're trying to place a cage around you, but you are this bird, and you're this cosmic type bird here. Nobody can put a roof over your head. Nobody can put a ceiling in place over top of you, unless you allow it. And I feel like that's what Spirit's trying to say. Don't allow others' words to cage you in fear and doubt and limitation, right? It says you have spirit at your disposal. That is your resource. And when I say your resources are vast, they are vast. You don't have to worry about anything. I feel like lean heavily on your connection to spirit. Now, it doesn't matter where you're working. You could be working within the spiritual community or anywhere else out there. But I feel like whoever this person is, they're trying to take you down at the knees. It's like they're trying to chop you down. And I want to say, don't let that happen. Now, this could be a specific somebody, or this could be just somebody who is really jealous of who you are or who you're becoming. And they might try the same type of thing. So there is a tether to the reading before this, but this could also go in any sort of way, right? It doesn't have to be connected to that reading, especially if that didn't connect with you. I do feel like there is someone who is going to try and say things that really hit you in a soft spot. Yeah, but you have star power. You stand out for a reason. Spirit has given you this star power. You're meant to shine. Period, point blank. It is your destiny. It's your fate to move in that direction. A lot of people are meant to love you, I think. A lot of people are meant to look up to you. Like I said, whether it's your everyday life or not, whether you're online or not, I feel like you just have this star power. Yeah, you're a loyal heart. I feel like to those you are friends with or your family, you're very loyal, you're very loving. And people value you in your friendship. They value the love that you give, the support that you offer, right? I feel like you're a real force. And I feel like to be reckoned with, you're a real powerhouse. And that is why people try to bring you down. There will be a lot of people who will boost you and say how amazing you are. So don't neglect to see those people who say, you're doing an excellent job. I really love what you're doing here. Keep that and tuck that into your heart. It's like, and the pride that you have for what you're creating, the thankfulness, the humbleness that you take with you because you're thankful for what you've been allowed to achieve by spirit or by, by the universe in some way. It's like, I hear divine. So it's like, however you view this, take your humble with you, take your pride with you. You're going to need both. It's okay to have both. You can take pride in what you've accomplished, so long as you're thankful for how it comes in as well. It's like there's something about you. You're in that beautiful balance. And I want to say you're in balance with yourself. And I feel like you're drawing a lot of people in. You could have a lot of options when it comes to partnerships. There are a lot of people who recognize all of your really wonderful qualities. And there are a lot of people out there who would love to be your other half, who would just absolutely fall all over themselves to kind of get to you and be your person. I just feel like you've got that energy. You've got that light. Let's see. Yeah. I feel like there will be quite a few endings. You might have to cut some cords, clear some energy as you're on your path here. You might have to end some friendships or end certain ways that you interact with people, or the level that you interact with some people maybe will have to, kind of recede to like a minimum. It's like I see the waves going out and it's like further and further. So it's like just little by little, you kind of just make more of a distance between these people. I feel like they will fall away to the wayside. And that's okay. I feel like, along this journey, there'll be a lot of people who are just not meant to stay. They don't have the best intentions for you. They don't, I wanted to say they don't see your light, but that's a lie. The fact that they do see your light, and that is the reason for their jealousy or for their hatred or for their unkindness or for their low jabs or their, whatever it is they're trying to do here. It's like passive aggressive bullcrap. Yeah. You're going to have tons and tons of opportunities, lots of sweet success on the path ahead, lots of new beginnings, lots of wisdom that just flows to you. You've learned a lot on this journey. You've still got a lot to learn. I feel like your clear-sightedness as well as you step towards the future. I hear laser locked and focused. So yeah, foresight, laser locked, focused. There's that big eye. I feel like there's an eye on your future and there's an eye in spirit. I feel like you're so balanced. I feel like that's one thing I can really say about you. If you've not come into that full spiritual balance there between the physicality and the spirituality, it's coming. I feel like you're going to have very stable footed movement forward. Yeah, spiritual work. You do the work. Alchemy, things, the way they move into your life, it pulls, you know, you become this magnet as you work through a lot of these different energies, as you do the spiritual work. You become a magnet for all of these opportunities and blessings, new partners coming in. I feel like your love life is going to flourish. Your bank account's going to flourish. It's got all this energy, helping hands. You bring people to you, people who want to help you, people who want to boost you. I feel like just as ready as you are. I'm seeing something that I posted the other day, and it was two fish, and one fishbowl was empty and the other fish was holding his fishbowl up and pouring some of his water in there, so that fish would have some water too. And it's like, it's helping people even if they can't help you back. And I kind of feel like that's the type of soul you are. It's like, I'll lend you a helping hand even if you can't give back to me in some way in the future. It doesn't matter. It's like, it's not a business deal. It's like, my kindness isn't business, right? And I feel like that's the way you move. And because you move that way, you're blessed in abundance for that. It's like, it's like you're not looking for a return on the things that you're giving. And I feel like that's why spirit kind of gives it back to you tenfold, because you simply do it from the heart. And I feel like, yeah, I hear soul glow. So I feel like that's what you do. Yeah, really healthy. You could actually start, you could be working on your spiritual health as well as your physical health. Those things go hand in hand, you know, a strong spirit, strong body. You might be inspired to start exercising or to making it a regular part of your routine. It might feel really good. Maybe before it was grueling work, but now you kind of get into it and you might really enjoy it. It might just feel really good. Lots of surprises up ahead. And you're protected along the path. So no worries there. You've got guardian angel. You've got spirit on deck. Yeah. Powerful mind, powerful spirit. The shedding of old ways. Yeah. And standing in your power. It says you have the power to take control of your life, career, and finances. So any way, shape, or form you put your mind to it, you can do it. You have that power. Like I said, we started out and I was saying you are a powerhouse. You most definitely are. And the more you keep going along the journey, the more powerful you're going to get. I hear unbreakable and unshakable, which I love to hear. Yeah, home base, unbreakable. I feel like this is your inner house that I'm talking about, but your social status is going to climb. A big transformation. That could be the gift that's coming. You could be put up on a platform, or if you're already on a platform, you could really be starting to soar. I feel like people are investing in you as a person. Like I said, you just offer something. I hear you offer something to these souls that can't be duplicated. It comes just from you. It's authentic. It's genuine. I really love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. I am going to drop it there. I would love to know who you are. I feel like you are such a powerful soul. And if you feel like you're not there yet, but this resonates with you, this is the way you're heading. You're just going to keep on stepping into self. And again, I hear a multifaceted gem, and I feel like you're just polishing all your facets, and you're doing so in front of a lot of people. I want to say more power to you. You're amazing. Love to know you. Gorgeous. Yeah, that one. Public face. There is something about your public face. There is something about you really shining for your authenticity. The way you show up is magical. And there's something to do with sight as well, or third eye sight. You could be gifted in some way. And that might not be the type of work that you do, but that could still be a big attribute, right? All right, let's see. Ooh, I gotta take a sip. Okay, where are we heading? I'm gonna do this one more deck here. All right, I heard coming out of darkness. And that's pretty much what I've been doing the past couple of days. I heard unforeseen. So it was something that you didn't expect. I literally got blanketed by a really heavy energy the past couple of days. I was under a bit of psychic attack. All I did was, okay, so I'm hearing, what did you do? So I'm to explain. When things come towards me, energies like that, what I do is just give myself a couple days. I don't do anything in return when it comes to souls attacking me or sending me negative energy. All I do is say, Spirit, go to war for me. And they do. Really, when someone is attacking me, it's not my job to attack back. That would only lower my energy and take me down off my energetic platform where I'm standing, right? The way someone feels about me is none of my business. It's literally none of my business. So I say, Spirit, go to war for me, protect my energy, protect me, my family, and the things I love. And that's all I say. And I allow the energy to move through. So sometimes if I take a couple of days, it could be something along those lines. I'm no stranger to feeling this psychic attack energy. I kind of can recognize it as soon as it starts flowing in. And I feel like it's gotten a little more as I've stepped up onto a platform. So I've noticed that as well. I could be saying this because I feel like there are others out there on the platform who also, they look to other readers for their readings. So you could be here listening in, have your own platform, and maybe have been dealing with, or it's like you just realize that things aren't going right. The energy is not conducive to your forward movement at that moment. I feel like that person, their goal is to stop you from shining. And, they might even get happy or giddy when they see that you're not posting up or that you're not offering up a reading, and they think they really got to you, right? Because some do genuinely send you that energy knowing that it's going to, that's their intention. They send it out of malice, right? There are some that send psychic attack and don't know that they're doing it, right? So two kinds of people, right? But I feel like those who do send that type of attack, they might get a little giddy when they see you don't post up. But the way Spirit kind of showed me what that was, because I was like, I really want to get something up. It's like, can't you just help me flow with the energy? Because I was really trying for you guys yesterday. And I got, you need to rest. Just rest through it. It's like this person has literally just given you a mini vacation. Take the time, rest, rejuvenate in the energy of protection. And when we spit you out on the other side of this energy, you'll be ready to go, ready to rock, right? And that's how I feel like I am today. Mystic Circle. I seen this card this morning. It came up on my Pinterest, and I posted it because I just felt the connection with it. So I'm not surprised to see this card here right now. Very interesting. Yeah, your luck will soon change. I feel like that's what this is talking about. I'm talking to my spiritual people here. I feel like you could be up on a platform, don't have to be, but I feel like I'm talking to my spiritually advanced souls or souls on the fast track to ascension. You might just have stepped on. Welcome aboard, if so. But I feel like your luck is about to change. Your energy is also about to change. You are being guided. Your abilities will be enhanced as well. So this could be just another reason Spirit said, hey, take the time to rest, rejuvenate, recoup, and we'll spit you out on the other side with something even more than you had before. It's like, we'll give them something more to hate on, right? And that happens sometimes. Spirit's funny like that. They like to see you shine. They like to see these bright souls shine. So yeah, good fortune, friendship. Look, you're stepping out as this unicorn, this black cat, this lucky being. I feel like, yeah, look, temptation may lead you astray. That's the second time we've gotten this type of energy in a reading. I do feel like there are people out there who really try hard to keep you from your destiny, your fate. Try really hard to keep you by yourself or lonely. They don't want to see you happy in love. They don't want to see you happy in life. All because you shine in a certain way. All because they're jealous of the way you look or the way you move or the way you talk or what you have, or what they perceive you to have over them. Because really, when it comes down to it, these are people projecting negative energy onto you because of the sour way they feel on the inside, right? Yeah, the wolf. It says, beware who you trust. And I feel like you're that type of person. You might not have let someone in because of the energy that they gave you. And that might have given them even more reason to lash out in your direction. It's like they were this wolf in sheep's clothing the whole time. And you kind of clocked them at the door. Right out the gate, you notice that person. You might have kind of barred that person from your energy or really dealt with them very little. And I feel like that really triggered them even more so. But if you would have let them in, they would have done exactly what you thought they would have done. They just would have been that much closer to you to kind of pull you down from the inside, right? So I feel like you do the right things, but you still might experience a little bit of backlash here and there, even if you bar these negative souls from your energy, right? In some way, shape, or form. So we have strength and wisdom. We have divine watching over you. We've got strength and wisdom. Yeah, I saw Medusa, but it didn't come all the way out. I feel like they would try to freeze you in place or stop you from ascending or experiencing blessings. That's that type of person. But Spirit sees what's going on. We have honor and good luck here. Oh, wow, look at that. True feelings are masked. I feel like that's how this person walks. I feel like it's not hard to spot this type of person, right? I hear a walking red flag, and I feel like this could be someone who wanted to be your friend. This could be someone who wanted to be a significant other, but I don't know if they wanted to use you and step over you to become more. It's got that energy. It's like this person just did not have good intentions. Yeah, serendipity, bright new prospects are on the horizon. I feel like that's where you're heading. You might have a knight coming in. Triumph over adversity. This could be spirit going to war for you. Like I said before, I do kind of sense that energy here. Just like I said, all you have to say is spirit go to war for me. Period, point blank. They will rally and they will literally go to war for you. They'll beat back that darkness and you'll be able to start moving again. They'll give you a little break. They'll let you sit back, kick your feet up and relax, right? Yeah. Love and prosperity. That's what you're being given. I feel like that's not only is it who you are, but it's what you're being gifted. Does that make sense to you? Love and prosperity, whether you're a queen or a king, it's just energy we're talking about here. Yeah, oh look, now we have the king. And I was going to say the king of what I felt like in this particular energy is spirit itself. They are authority. They are diplomacy, right? So you allowed the divine to take care of, or you will allow the divine to take care of the war, and you'll be gifted for it. Yeah, I love it. We have spirit on deck. Again, unseen forces watch over you. Then we have the shield. Spirit is just saying you have no idea how protected and shielded you actually are on this journey. You'd be so surprised. You wouldn't worry. I really love this energy. I feel like it's fantastic. That's why spirit tries to get across that energy. It's like, do not engage. You can speak your truth, but as soon as you do, you step away from that situation and you move in a different direction. If you stay in your own lane, when I tell you, you will proceed to win in ways you never imagined, I mean it. Spirit does that. Spirit goes hard for those who move in the way that spirit would, right? It's like, you just know. It's like when you know better, you do better. And I'm talking to those souls who know better. You don't have to fall off the energy. You can just keep going on it. You can just keep riding that wave. Really gorgeous energy. There will be a lot of people who try to knock you off your horse. It is always entirely up to you whether you let them or not. You know, people can try to engage with your energy in a negative way, but you can really just ignore it. And I feel like that's what Spirit's saying here. You've got a lot coming in for you, and I feel like you know better, you'll do better, and you'll proceed to win. When I say you're protected from harm, I mean you're protected from harm. There is nothing getting through. You might just feel the energy and recognize it, and as soon as you do, you send Spirit out for you, and that's that. And you leave it alone, because like I said, what people think of me and the negativity people are trying to throw at me has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with them and where they're at as a soul. It has nothing to do with me. So it's not my war to fight. All right. Let's see what we've got here. All right. Let's see. A lot of H, R, M, Y, A, E, D, W, F, A. Yeah, I feel so much better today. The energy is absolutely fine. And let's see what we've got. F, D, oops, A, sorry, H. Okay. G, V, I, D. Heard the name David. Door, and I heard open door. Yeah, a lot of new opportunities are coming in your direction. Yeah, I just feel like so many new opportunities. I heard something about a new car. Somebody could be getting a new car or a new vehicle. I hear get the bag. I feel like a lot of you are going to be blessed with, I hear influx. So monetary abundance coming in could be for some. Influx as well. I hear talk about subscribers. So for some of you, if you're on a platform, you could have an influx of subscribers coming in, more people wanting to hear your messages, more people wanting to watch your channel. It doesn't even have to be a spiritual channel. It could be any channel at all. Doesn't have to be on YouTube. Could be on another site. It could be for your images or your pictures on another site. Could be a model or an actress. It's just you have more people, more of a following coming in. I hear and let it harm none. So some of you could be practicing, and you could be practicing that within, look, across the board of witchcraft, when it comes down to it, not all witches practice that and let it harm none. But there are a great many that do. I feel like I'm talking to someone who does. You know, within every religion, within every different part of spirituality, there will be people playing the role of the spiritual person, of the religious person, in order to do harm. It happens all the time, and it happens in every single religion across the planet and every type of spiritual practice across the planet. There will be those who will try to bring darkness to it or try to use it as a guise to hurt people, right? So I am kind of hearing that as well. So don't judge a book by its cover, or try not to judge a book by its cover, right? I heard something about waggy tail. So I don't know if somebody gets a new pet or somebody comes across, you might find somebody's pet. Maybe somebody's pet got loose. Let me just tell you how my dog got out the other day. It was a terrifying experience. I was so sad. My little doggo he has literally no survival skills. He got out the other day and he was gone for an hour before we realized it. I thought he was upstairs with my mom, and she thought he was downstairs with me. He followed her out when she went to go put the trash in the trash can. And a really nice man ended up getting a hold of him. And I live out in the country, but the road that I live on, we're kind of set further back, but the road that I live on can be very, very busy in the morning, and people fly down our road. So, of course, I was in pieces going out calling. I enlisted my sister and my brother to help me find my dog. They came running. My sister put things all over online, like the town pages, and put pictures. And it ended up that a very nice man had picked him up off the middle of the street because he said he was too big to be a rabbit. But my dog is kind of white and he's got really big ears. So he says I scooped him up and took him home and fed him some cat food. I said, that's totally fine. And I was so thankful. I tried to give the man some money just as a thank you. He wouldn't take it. He was so nice and so kind. And I really, really lucked out. I got my baby home that same day before my son got home from school. So my dog was on an adventure. He says he saw him nearly get hit by 2 very big trucks. So I'm very, very blessed to have my baby back. And now he has an AirTag collar on and he is getting chipped as soon as possible because I'm not taking any chances with that little stinker. I don't know why I had to tell you that, but the kindness of people, there are still a lot of kind-hearted people out there. And I feel like you'll come across those just as much as you'll come across the negative ones. So don't get down about it. I don't know why I had to share my stress with you, but I did. Okay, let's see. Am I going to post this? Maybe. I think so. Maybe. I'll timestamp it for those who don't want to listen in. That's fine. And are just here for the readings. That's good too. Wow. Okay. Wow. We have 2 angels here. And I feel like that was actually the start of my energy that was coming in for the toxic, the psychic attack. That energy with my dog, that's when it started for me. So yeah, I don't know why I had to put that out there. So, oh wow. Okay, so we have a female ancestor. We have angels on deck, not just one, but we have a guardian angel and other angels as well. They are protecting your heart and your growth. They're protecting you in all ways. I hear mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, vibrationally. I feel like you're really, really protected. Your spirituality, yeah. They're protecting your web too. I feel like those who are connected to you, your loved ones, the ones you pray for, the ones you ask the divine to protect as they go through their everyday lives, Spirit hears that and sends angels those ways as well. I feel like it's their gift to you. Their gift to you, I feel like is so vast. I wish I could explain what I'm kind of seeing. It's like a universe, and I'm seeing all these different things fly towards one lit soul. So it's like all of these things are gifts that Spirit wants to give to you. They want to give you protection. They want your ancestors to be on board to gift you with different things. They want to protect your heart and your growth and your forward movement. They want to protect those that you love. They want to protect your innocence, your kindness, your sweetness. It's like all of these things are a gift. And I feel like Spirit's just letting you know they're on deck doing that. You may have some type of something coming through from a crossed over female ancestor. Could be a mother, could be a grandmother, could be a sister, could be a cousin, could be a friend, a great aunt. But I am seeing feminine energy. So I don't know if you have a feminine. I just got a face in my mind for someone who walks with me. It's like when the going get tough, my great aunt steps on board. She is a powerhouse. She was a firecracker of a woman, and I find myself being more passive, but she was always a really big firecracker. She's loud and fun and very matter of fact, but When I find that she steps on board, it's because I need her energy. So you might have something similar. They might be offering you energy that you don't always necessarily feel like you carry. So it could be the opposite. You could be a firecracker of a person, and they could be offering you that softness, that nurturing. That it's like to balance you out. So in whatever way that is, spirits having an ancestor come through to kind of balance out your energy and to walk with you through this leg of your journey, whatever this new open door is. I really love the energy. That is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.